Hold on, I'm just gonna get my drink. You know, I gotta do these settings for the chats. Should just be automatic, dude. Like all. Okay. So how you doing, cancers? Hope you're doing good. Hope you enjoying yourself. Yeah. Come on over here a little bit. Yeah. All right. We'll get this going. What's up? What's going on in your world? That's better. I can see you guys closer. Okay, yeah. So cancers, what's up? I did a little pre-shuffling. Oh, I had a big old breakfast. Ain't nothing better than taco for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up with you? You doing good? I hope so. Okay. It's Monday, isn't it? Woo! Happy Monday. Fun stuff. All right, so let's dig into your energy here. Let's see what's going on for you in the present moment. Okay, so you know what I do? 2 cards down. And then we'll get to story mode. Yeah. Okay, so right now what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing the 5 of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Cups upright. Okay, this is your current energy in this moment now. Okay, so someone's not, someone's not bitter, someone's not sad, someone's not rejected, someone's not, kicking around all mopey, because I think you realize you got some kind of options here. Okay. So you're not stuck in your own little crab shell. Yeah, your little crab shell. You're not stuck in it, okay? Because you know that there's some kind of options. Let's figure out what we are even talking about. All right, let's line them up. All right, so here comes the first card of the story here. We're going to dissect this like a frog in high school. Okay, so something right now is manifesting in your world here when it comes to some kind of options. Okay, you have the Magician. So you have whatever you need, whatever it takes to get this done, or whatever we're looking at here. With it's too early to tell, but you know how we do. We're going to dig into it. Okay, so there are options here that you are able to kind of pull a rabbit out of your hat, we'll say. Yeah. Get it. Ooh, okay. King of Wands. Okay, leader, taking charge here. Look at you. You're about to do something. Okay? You're about to do something. And you're about to do it hard. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah. All right, let's find that out. What is this? Taking action about what? Transforming something. Okay. So I think because of the Death card is underneath the 7 of Cups, I think you're going to pick one choice out of 7 options that you have. Because that Death card, like I said, represents death, transformation, change, right? Evolving. So you're basically, I think you're going to finally pick something that you've been trying to manifest for quite a while. Okay. So, we're going to see what that is. Oh my God, last night's game. I tried to watch it. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Hi. Yeah, look at you. Thank you for loving the jersey. You know it was a good game last night. What? Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched football in a while because it kind of reminds me of like the Roman Coliseum with the gladiators, right? Yeah, but I had to watch it on some kind of like game day live. So they would like not watch the game, but they would like tell you what was going on, and yeah, it was like listening to the football game on the radio would have been better. Anyways, it was cool. 28-24, crushed them Ravens. I thought we were gonna go OT for a minute, but nah. Okay. So here we go with this This tarot card reading of yours, this crabs in the bucket, you ain't going nowhere. So you have the King of Pentacles in reverse here, and that's not good. King of Pentacles in reverse is a very materialistic, greedy kind of person. A hoarder. So maybe this is what you're changing. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So you're about to be kind of stepping out of yourself here because you're pulling a little magic trick. Taking action on changing your, I would say, perspective, or maybe the way that you feel about material possessions. Because I think maybe you were a little, you know, materialistic, would you say? Okay. Wow, that's kind of a good positive message right there. But we're going to keep going. I think your outlook on money's changing. Oh, King of Swords. Look at that. Okay. So the King of Swords here, huh? Okay, so you're definitely taking a direct approach. Like with this King of Wands, you're definitely the leader. You know what you're going to do. You know how you're going to do it. And this is the action that you're going to take. So you make a plan, you stick to it. Okay? And so with this King of Swords, he's like totally, I mean, look at him. He's sitting there. He's like kind of cold, right? King of Swords can be a little cold in the mentality, right? Very direct, very intelligent, of course. But like, there'll be no more emotional waffling, okay? And this is what I think you made up your mind when it comes to the way that you see material things, possessions, or even your money. Yeah. She took the kids, the car. Oh, no. Even the dog. That sounds like my ex-wife, friend. I'm sorry about all that. Yeah, my ex-wife tried to hem me up for some lying bull crap. Uh, uh, Cookies. Yeah, that's kind of a very personal question. But since I'm honest, of course I am. Okay, so yeah, we're taking the whole thing this year, my friend. We're definitely going to get the bowl, the ring, all that. But this King of Swords energy is very like we'll say with like horse with blinders on. Okay, very focused, very direct. Kind of can be cold-hearted. Okay, and that sometimes to be cold-hearted, I'm not referring to you being cold-hearted to other people. I'm talking about yourself. You got the blinders on, right? So you're not going to allow any kind of exterior kind of things to kind of swerve you off your direction here that you're trying to go to. All right, let's get it. No more waiting. Yep. You see, this is exactly what I mean about that King of Swords being very direct. There's no pussyfooting around. Just straight to it, going to get it. It's going to be yours. That's kind of that mentality. Yeah. Okay. So, no waiting around. Your ships pretty much have come in because you're making them come in. That would be the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So with the Four of Cups in the upright, see how he's like looking at this cup up here and he's only focused at that and he has 3 cups on the bottom. That means he's a little distracted to what he has. So now this is going to be right under the Death card. So now what I'm seeing is definitely clarity on the way that you're perceiving things. You are no longer going to be in this this mentality of confusion, of waiting around. You know, it's like you're putting your shoes on and you're going out and you're going to do what you planned on doing. Now take that how it's going to fit for your life, because different people, different scenarios, and this isn't really giving a very specific kind of detail yet about that, other than you're changing the way that you perceive the material world, the possessions. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Star Sun card on the bottom. Oh, I know, Spanky. They suck so hard, that's why they won. Yeah! That's so funny. Maybe you should watch a game and see how bad they suck. Okay. I think they suck more than the Ravens, right? Here we go. Okay, so you're going to be a little cutthroat with this here. Okay, cutthroat, very I wouldn't say necessarily guarded. I would just say more like you're going to be driving any distractions, any kind of other people that might have tried to come in and either persuade you or change your mind. Okay, because the 5 is all about change, right? So you're not going to let anybody change your mind. This is obviously clearly with that King of Swords saying, what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. There's no detours. There's no distractions. If I feel that I need to change something about myself, this is what I'm going to do. No doubt. Okay. All right. Let's get another card here and see what's going on. Hermit, very wise decision here. Okay, so you definitely spend some time figuring out where you want to go in life and what you're trying to get out of this. Because the Hermit goes within, finds that truth, sees what you don't see when you don't look within. So when you were looking within, it was about this being materialistic. Okay? So you, my friend, are putting in some hardcore work. Or you're about to start this because we just had the new moon. Okay? So now the cycles are starting. In case people forget, it's backwards. Some people think that the new moon is, the full moon is, now it's the beginning. The full moon is the end. The new moon is the beginning of the cycle. Okay? So you are here now in the beginning of the cycle of changing the way that you see things in your life, maybe the world itself. Because you've had a lot of time to look at things within yourself and see, well, yeah, maybe I had things really going for me pretty well, but I wasn't focused on that. I was wanting this. And that would fall definitely with that materialistic kind of reality. Okay. Not being happy with what you have and wanting more. Oh, look at you. Because you're doing the work, you're going to get paid. Yeah. You're getting paid. You're getting a brand new opportunity. This could be in a project. This could be in a romantic situation. Quite don't know yet. But that hand is going right towards the Hermit. So you do the work, you get paid. Okay? And this is inner work. This is changing your being, the way that you see yourself, because you have the tools that you need to be able to change things within yourself. And you're very determined and focused to not let anything sway or distract you from this change. Wow. Woo, you're doing some work, probably some shadow work. And if you're, no offense, some cancers can be materialistic. Got to keep it real. This is a good change. Huge. Because you all need that for your security, right? Your little shell. Okay, so this isn't happening yet. Fool card in reverse. Okay. This journey that you're about to be taking isn't quite ready yet. So you're still doing some work. You're still trying to alchemize this I was just say toxicity to get it out of your system. And you're working on it, but whatever's going to be rewarded to you is not materialized yet. Okay, so maybe you have to put in a little more work. Are you at the home stretch? I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah, See, you have a couple, you put a lot of barriers behind you. See these wands here? Those are your barriers, blockages, and burdens that have been in your life that you've already overcome through this process of manifesting this change within you. So you have that one wand left. Okay, now we're getting juicy. We're getting into the nitty gritty. Kitty committee. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Can you tell me what I'm to do with my life after this? I can't work. So, are you like disabled? Work? What do you mean you can't work? I feel that you're gonna, you could probably definitely find alternate means to keep your head above water. That's for sure. Whether it's friends, family, state help, federal help. There's all kinds of ways. You just might have to research it when you're not going to be able to work, like unemployment, stuff like that. Okay, right. So let's switch gears here. Kind of gave you that freebie, that little guidance. I want to keep going with this. Okay. So try to take that energy, my friend, and focus it into this message and see where you can pull out your answer. Because oftentimes I'll tell you the answer within these stories. That's why I have this little story mode time. Okay. So 4 of Wands, look at you. Some of y'all could be married. Okay. So y'all could have had differences in the way that you do things, see things, okay? It doesn't have to be marriage, it could be a relationship. This could even be a relationship with yourself about how you are to keep yourself stable. See, I told you, friend, the messages, your answers are going to be in the messages. You got to just listen. You're looking for how about the work. This is your stability and how you build to get to be in a very stable and comfortable place. See, there's a message within the message within the message. So that's why I always encourage you guys to stay, okay? Just because you heard, oh, I'm not materialistic. Well, being Cancer, 9 chances out of 10, you are, okay? But there's more to it than that. So now we're learning that you're pulling yourself out of that energy and trying to transform your life. So stick with it. Let's go. Woo. Yeah, so once you lay this one burden down here, okay, see that one wand he's holding? Because you put all the other ones behind you here. Then that's going to give you the stability that you need to build and create, which would come off of this Ace of Wands. That is the project, that is the romance, that is maybe rekindling your marriage, your relationship, something, right? What's this? King of Swords. Okay, so once you get into that energy and actually get to that finish line, you won't have to be so King of Swords anymore. You won't have to be so thought processed and keep your mental patterns going so that way you know that you're not going to fall off track. You're going to stay in alignment to your goal, which you originally set. Now, once you get to that point of finishing it, which is, like I said, just dropping that one last burden, and we will find out what that is, then you could let all that kind of strictness go for yourself, right? I mean, wasn't I just saying you're about to be bossing up because that's what you are doing. You're transforming your life to boss up. Now, this opportunity here, my friend, like I said, this could be an opportunity with the Ace of Wands starting a creative project. So now to have your own stability, to build your own foundation in your own, like build your own house, you might be able to start a business. Because that's what this Emperor is, a business owner, a CEO, independent contractor, the boss. Okay? So some of y'all could have been work itself, like working for other people. That was like the holdback because sometimes, like, I'll admit, dude, I am the best tarot card reader there is on YouTube, period. And I see the filth I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just telling the truth. The filth that these people spew out of their mouths to gain the views and to gain all this, and because YouTube's like Freemasonry, they want to push that narrative more. So these bad tarot card readers get way more subscribers and views and all this shit. And I sit here and I look and I say, are you absolutely kidding me? This is complete trash and it's blowing up. But here I'm actually genuinely helping you through a process of your own life to better yourself. And it ain't going nowhere. So do I stick with YouTube? Probably not, because of Freemasons. I'm still praying on that. But start my own business. Well, I did, but they were attacking my business. So then I had to find a way to still try to, mesh all that. So I'm still in that manifestation mode myself. But they're on the same lines. So I think that maybe you should start looking into that. It's this guidance. It's never any suggestive subliminals or, advice. It's just guidance, right? You take it how it fits. Now let's get it. Dropping your birds, baby. Okay. So yeah, I'm feeling the work thing. I really do. I think it's that competition of what other people are getting because they're doing less work, but getting more money, and you're not. So the best way here, I think, is really to reevaluate some shit, look at how you could drop this burden, and then come around to basically building your own stability, your own fortress, and becoming your own boss, building your own empire. That is going to alleviate any kind of burdens, barriers, blockages, betrayals, all that. Wow. That's pretty good. I'm enjoying that one. All subjects, sorry to interrupt you. Good. Please eat a steak today. All right, no, see, I have a candlelight here, and then I have this white light, and then I have like these yellow lights, and it's off-putting to my true skin tone. I'm not jaundiced and iron deficient. As a matter of fact, if you go to my playlist in my shorts, you'll see that I eat a big old steak like that. And yesterday, I made myself some Korean barbecue for the first time. Yeah, just had an idea, went out, bought some steak, and ate it. So I appreciate your looking out, though, kid. Yeah. Let's go. Maybe you should invest in a muzzle for your fingers. Okay. So the decision is not to be now. Because like I said, you still have one more thing to get rid of. Okay. But like you're at that finish line. So the decisions aren't going to be that hard anymore. It's really like once you get into this project or maybe even starting your own business. Oh, look at you getting cut off. Can't talk shit in my life. Yeah. So just see your way out. 2 of Cups. So this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be a friendship, a business partner, somebody to work with. So that way, even though you're the boss, you won't have to make all the decisions. Okay? You can alleviate some of those decisions to the other person. Ooh. Definitely business idea here. Now we're looking at business models. Here we go. Ta-da! Okay, so that is that 6 of Wands, public recognition. Victory, success, standing out above the rest. Persevering in your passions. Because 6 is all about perseverance. Your wands is your fire, your drive, your mojo. You know what I'm saying? And we still talking shit. Peace out. Peace out. Bye, Gina. It's a warning. It sounds like a curse. Beat it. And besides, I just had my health tested, and I'm probably better. I'm probably more healthier than you are and your whole family. Because all my labs, cholesterol, glucose, yeah. Thank you for checking up on me, though, Doc. There you go, Queen of sarcastic bitch. There we go. Queen of Wands. Wow, sassy today. Okay, so this is gonna build your confidence beyond what you ever thought. Okay, and I know cancers can kind of be a little sensitive. Okay, you guys get into your feelings a lot, right? So you tend to shy away from things that when you would be confident, you wouldn't shy away from, you know? Yeah. Because when I put them on this way, I still can't see the little itty bitty tiny words that you're trying to punk me on. So then I have to put it in a little closer, because if you had intelligence, you would know what I'm doing. Then I could see the words big and read the foolishness that you're talking about. So please excuse yourself from my life. Here comes all the hermit. Here comes all the punks trying to distract us, okay? So I'm not going to read any more of your comments. Probably going to turn them off. That way you don't have to talk. Well, I'm going to leave them on for the good people out here, okay? Everybody else just wants to talk shit and distract me from what I'm talking about. So here's your confidence, building it up. Look at you growing some sunflowers. Sunflowers represent the sun, kind of, because they all turn to face the sun. And that is definitely happiness. So confidence, happiness, you're going to be looking real good, smelling good, good, okay? And listen, haters, I know it's Monday morning, and I know you just want to crank on people, okay? But just don't come at me like that, because I'm going to have to turd on you, okay? I really would, because you're being unfair, and you're just trying to be the damn devil up in here, okay? But this is in reverse, because we're gonna just chill, okay? We're doing this for people that really like this kind of stuff and want to hear it. So if you're doing this, just do this. Broncos. Oh, I don't know. The Broncos, brother. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, we're doing the cancer reading, but the Broncos, yeah, I think they had what 12-2 record, and then the Patriots had 11-3. So now the Patriots be 12-3. So I don't know, the Broncos play. They wrap it up yet? Ooh, we gonna get it. All right. So the devil in reverse. So there's no more self-sabotage. There's no more manipulating your own self and your own emotions. Okay, you got this because of your confidence, and with having a teammate to help you, that is surely all the confidence that you're going to need. Ooh, we got 2 cards. Yeah, High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. So you know that whatever this is coming in for you, it's going to nurture you. You're going to be loving it. You're going to be in this kind of different, you're going to be in your lovey-dovey state, okay? So now you're the crab walking on the bottom of the ocean. You're not all curled up. You're out there getting what you got to get, okay? Keep going. Woo! Okay, so that's great. I love that part. Yeah, look at this. And I mean, with the 3 of Cups, you're going to be so excited. Because to me, this almost feels like a whole brand new you. A whole brand new start of you. Losing the old mentalities of the way of the world and the way you see things with the world, to now change it within yourself, to have a different perspective and get what you want for you. Not let the world give you what they want to give you. You're going to take what you want. And you had a hard time with that before. Okay, keep going. This is not about self-worth anymore. Yeah, because you have that Queen of Cups, King of Cups in reverse. This is not about self-worth anymore because you destroyed that idea here with this emotional confusion of the Seven of Cups in the beginning. Okay? So now we're winding down this clarity. We're already getting the bigger picture here. We're seeing what's really happening with this transformation within you. And now I think this is just getting to be compounding clarity. Yeah, so you don't have to rush in and take action. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's no more defending yourself. There's no more, I got to do something. I got to fix myself. There's no more inner dialogue or deliberations about how you feel about things now and what you want that's best for you. You're just doing it. And when you get to that final stage of realizing what you want to do and what's going to make it work, you lock in on that. And it ain't going to change. So all these other feelings that you had in the past about yourself are totally going to change. Completely. You're going to be like that crab on the bottom, still out there. You're not going to be worried there's a shark going by and dip in. You're going to just do it. Shark or not. Okay, this is super great. I'm loving this. Okay, so Seven of Swords in reverse. What's up with these reverses, man? Check the deck. Oh, they're upright. Okay, just a couple that were reversed in here. So with the Seven of Swords reversed, this clearly says that in the past that you had taken on way too much than you could have carried. So now, because you're releasing these burdens, that one last burden is probably finding this person here, or a mate, a friend, a partner, a co-worker, for this business that you're possibly going to start. That's going to alleviate those burdens of you taking on too much by yourself. Okay, because to me, with that Seven of Swords upright, he's got all those swords, right? In his hands, full. There's two more on the ground because he's got 5 in his hand. And he's looking down, be like, oh, I could get those. But he really can't because he got no more room, has no more hands. You know what I mean? So you were taking on too much at that time in yourself, within your emotions, to find out where you're trying to go, what are you trying to get. And sometimes when y'all cancers really think about things, but on that emotional sense, you get locked in. Yeah, you get locked in and you ain't budging from that. So this is a good breakout. This is definitely some kind of, I wouldn't say dark night of the soul, but this is definitely a soul's progression in this journey. Woo. Wow. All right. Let's pull one more card here and then we'll get to the outcome. I'm very much liking this a lot for you. No more institutions, no more corporates, no more nothings. Okay? That was your burden. Because that's right underneath it. See? That was your last burden. Oh, yeah, it's in reverse. So that last one was, I feel, working with you making other people money. Okay? That was really the deal. That was your biggest problem. And you trying to figure out how to get out that, because in these places that you work, these jobs that you have, this career that you got going on, it seemed like that you were being very much underhanded. You were very much producing your side of what you needed to, but wasn't getting the recognition nor the fundage because people did way less, got way more than you. And that was really eating you alive. So you decided to change that. And then it works out super fantastic. Things are just falling into place. So just let this moon cycle ride itself, okay? I think you're in this middle of the hermit, okay? So I think that you have gone within already. You've already kind of seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're trying to just analyze if is that really the flicker of light? Is that where I gotta go? Or is it just like my eyes glitching? You know what I mean? So Let's get to the outcome here, my friends. This was bona fide greatness. Floating hearts. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. My grandma's addicted to Viagra, and no one taking it harder than grandma. Ooh, that was a good joke, my friend. Yeah, no one ever takes it harder than granny, right? I love the humor. Okay. Hey, speaking of jokes, right? I got two for you. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs water skiing? You would call him Skip. Here's the last joke, okay? Why don't cows have any money? Because the farmers keep milking them dry. Oh! Okay. There's this one. That's your first verdict card, the judgment. Mm-hmm. Look at this. I mean, this is certified greatness. Certified greatness right there. Judgment, chariot, guaranteed success, victory, and it is been written. For it has been said, so it shall be. What? That's just great. I mean, I've had a lot of good endings, okay? But this one, for the journey that you've been on, for how it's going to work out, it's guaranteed. I mean, it's definitely divinely driven here, my friend. Definitely divinely driven. So whatever you're doing it right. So when the title on the thumbnail, those crabs are trying to get out of the bucket, you're the one that makes it out. And with that being said, my friends, I love you all. Thank you for coming out here, appreciating your time. And haters, I love you too. But sometimes you guys are just annoying, and you know that. So I give you the attention that you need for a minute to hopefully make you feel better for your day. Okay. Peace and prayer every day, my friends. It is Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Eat as many tacos as you can. Tell somebody that you care about them. Hold the door open for an old lady, because you'd want that done for you. Peace and prayer every day, and I'll see you on the next one.